Colesy, just talk us through that kind of, I suppose the ending to that match, and it'll kind of almost feel like a fitting way to close the chapter on your career here in New Zealand.
Yeah, it was kind of, a bit emotional with the ending. I think, just good that we got the job done and we stuck at it. They gave it a good crack, the Aussies, and we were, I think it was decided in the last 3 minutes, but pretty proud of the way that we, I suppose the Impact boys came on and made a bit of a difference, and Richie slotting that kick. We still had a bit of work to do too when they kicked off. It's always a bit of a dangerous period when you're trying to maintain the ball and waste a bit of time, but made it pretty fitting. Bit of a couple of deep breaths after the full whistle and kind of take it all in, but it's been pretty cool to finish off in New Zealand.
Do you reflect personally now that you have finished your New Zealand chapter of your Test career?
I was actually right. It was probably the bus to the game. I was like seeing all the fans and some of my best mates and my kids and that. There was a bit of I suppose a couple of minutes to reflect, but you still got a job to do. Like I feel like you get too emotional and you don't play your best footy. So it was a bit of a reflection now, just with my parents and my best mates and my kids, but hopefully can get on that bird to the World Cup and give myself a chance to get in that squad.
What does a win like this do for a team, especially when a World Cup is looming?
I think it gives a lot of confidence, especially the guys that were in that Test arena for the first time as well. Like, it wasn't perfect, so they'll take a lot out of that too. But this group's been through a lot in the last couple of years. It only takes one bad performance to go backwards. So I think it puts us in the right way, in the positive steps. But we've got to keep our feet firmly on the ground. We haven't achieved anything yet. We've taken care of business in New Zealand, but World Cup's completely different, and we're on that bird, and we could give it a crack.
Dane, when the full-time siren sounded, how were you feeling? Was it just relief or?
A bit of relief, mate. A bit emotional too, like I said, hadn't really thought about the last thing in New Zealand, but I took it all in, walked around with my kids, and it was a special moment just to kind of see what it meant to New Zealanders and Dunedin. It's a hell of a stadium to play at for the All Blacks, and just proud of the effort that we could get back and get the win.
I think they showed you on the big screen, and you looked a bit maybe like you're taking it. No tears in.
Nah. Well, maybe a few tears, mate. It's a couple of just sit back because it ain't going to happen again. In New Zealand, and sometimes you got to just take a moment and think, have a look around and just see what it means to New Zealanders, to All Blacks to perform in your home country.
Is it good to be tested like that, do you think? 3 really strong wins and then, a little bit of a blip in the first half. But is it good for this group to have that sort of test and to overcome it?
Yeah, I think the adversity stuff is pretty good. Like, you don't always want to start like that, but you can, I suppose if you flip the mindset of what the Aussies, they've been getting hammered at home and they were had a point to prove, and they did well. So, you've got to learn from it, but you don't want to make sure it doesn't happen again, because you might be able to come back.